been talking with Raffaele Ponte and Regina Buckley of the Charlotte Symphony Orchestra. And Raffaele, I want to talk a little bit about how did you get to name these concerts that are going to be starting? Spectacular, glorious, exhilarating. This is what the season's going to be, is that right?
This is what each concert is going to be. I thought I would just lay it out there, because the first concert is going to be spectacular. You might as well know it up front, because when you leave, that's what you're going to be thinking.
Okay.
So I titled them all what the music represents and what the performance will be: brilliant and triumphant, because this is what the season is about.
Yeah, well, you've got a great one starting out with Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue. That's going to be sandwiched between Capriccio Italian and a Symphony No. 1 D minor by Martucci.
It's an absolute fabulous piece of music. I'm going to tell you, I'm taking that all over the United States with orchestras. No players know this piece, no audience knows the piece, but when it's done, they fall in love with this composer.
Outstanding. Again, another Tchaikovsky number, Symphony No. 1 in your concert No. 2, which is glorious.
Absolutely. This is the December performance, and it's a classical Christmas performance I've set up here. To get away a little bit from the pop scene. I mean, you get tired of hearing Jingle Bells and Sleigh Ride, although those are very nice, but by the time you're at the mall and you're listening to that music all day long, you don't want to hear the Nutcracker anymore. So what we're doing is Symphony No. 1. Tchaikovsky wrote, we hear 4, 5, and 6 because they get a lot of radio time. The other symphonies are equally as beautiful, and this one's called Winter Daydreams, a perfect way to start the season. Not in Florida, but in the East Coast, they'll be familiar with Winter Daydreams.
Right.
But this is a wonderful piece of music. Then I'm also bringing on 2 composers that this orchestra has not done. I've been searching to see what they've been doing for the last 5 years, and the words Samuel Barber and Malcolm Arnold have not shown up. So I'm trying to introduce wonderful composers that may be new to this community, and these are 2 of them. Samuel Barber's Di Natale, which is choral preludes for Christmas carols, which God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, Silent Night, all the traditional carols that are beautifully woven into a classical tapestry that Barber's flair.
So
absolutely beautiful. So we're not abandoning all the tradition, but we're giving it to you in a more classical, beautiful way.
And then the Holly and the Ivy, you've got a special.
Same thing for the Malcolm Arnold. It's a fantasy on Christmas carols. Beautifully done with a totally different flair.
Not only do we have the Charlotte Symphony Orchestra, but you also have the chorale group coming in.
Well, not this season. We're making connections with all the chorale groups in...
I'm going to cut that out.
Okay, right.
Okay. That sounds great. How do we